the blue or green area is the existing sort of rear wing on the back of the house. We're actually removing 12 feet of that rear wing to the current house is more lot occupancy than it's allowed. So in order to add an addition, we have to reduce the lot occupancy. So we're actually reducing the volume of the rear structure, and then the little yellow area at the top is essentially then what's being added. So even though we're doing an addition on top, it's set very far back and set down into the building and is really essentially not visible. This shows the third board, or so shows a rear elevation, and even though our building is a little bit taller, it's shallower now than the other buildings on either side. And the rear addition, we actually are setting the first floor at grade. Even all the other houses are 3 or 4 feet or even 5 feet above grade. So even though our addition is 3 stories, the top of our third story is only about 4 feet higher than the other 2-story houses. So I'd like to propose that we think it contextually fits into the context of the alley. This is just a floor plan that shows the floors of the building. On the back of our, if I go back to my section, the third floor part is set back 18 feet, and then on top of this rear addition, another 18 feet back, we have a roof deck, per your comment that we do have a roof deck. But the deck is 36 feet back from the front of the building, and again, not visible from French Street at all. And then finally, the last page just has some additional images that show you some 3D images of the thing. And then I did, only because we did this today, the bottom photographs in the last page show the existing conditions I took a couple weeks ago, and the top images are the pictures I took today. And if you look on the left, all 4 pictures on the left, which some of them are taken even over on 10th, kind of up by S, you cannot see the addition, the scabbed up mock-up that we built today. And if you look at the 4 pictures on the right, you can just see a sliver of the top of it, and that's from the corner of 10th and S, a block and a half away. And in most of those shots, I had to sort of peer through the trees to see it. And in a nutshell, that's my proposal.
So you're asking us for what?
There's no zoning variance, so all we have to go to HPRB for the approval of the addition. So we're on the agenda for Historic Preservation Review Board December 17th. But this is all matter of right zoning. We're not asking for zoning variance.
Okay.
So I move that Advisory Neighborhood Commission 6E support the design of the addition at 930 French Street Northwest, and we communicate that support to the Historic Preservation Review Board.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you guys over there. Hey, how are you?
We're next door to them, and my husband discussed it with me. I don't particularly care for it because it seems like it's a apartment building to me, where around on both sides of us, what I have been noticing is that most people will convert their basement into an apartment in the upper level into another residence. So I'm trying to figure out why is the added part being moved up in the back taken off.
Okay, now if I understand this correctly, the back part is being taken off because it's out of compliance with the city regulations, is that right?
Yeah, the existing footprint of the building is more than 60%, which is the maximum you're allowed to have in R4. So when you have an existing non-conforming building, you can't add on up without reducing the footprint to make it comply. So we're actually removing 12 feet off the back of the building.
Is this going to be a one-family house?
It is a 2-family dwelling.
Is it 2-family now?
It's a single family now.
Okay, because what we have been noticing, the trend, and he's been living there for a long time, since he was born. What we've been seeing people come in, they're taking the basement, converting it into
An English
apartment.
basement apartment, yeah.
Right, and then above it, they're taking the, those 2 floors and making it another residence. Usually the owners are typically in that top part.
Okay.
And then they convert the basement into an apartment.
And
So
you're
I've
objecting to that?
I don't have a problem with the way they've been doing it, but I guess I just couldn't understand why is there an extra part being added to the top. To me, it looks like from the way I was looking at it, it looked like an apartment to me.
So let me ask what, so Alex, this afternoon online conversation we had, Alex, you said you were gonna somehow reach out to the neighbors, and here's.
He did.
Yeah,
I
so
did
who else
speak
said,
to
who else
Mr.
said
Simpson.
besides these?
I sent an email to Ms. Hanson, who's the Civic Association. I did speak directly with the neighbor on the other side who supports the project. We were supposed to get a letter from him tonight, but I think we're getting it tomorrow. I actually talked to neighbors over on S Street as well, and I spoke to Mr. Simpson, just last night, was it? Yeah, and my client actually, well, I think left a note through your door, and I had the impression you guys were gonna support the project.
Well, actually, he hadn't spoken to me. He spoke with you.
I
And he just
understand.
had a rough conversation with you, but he then went
No.
back to me today.
I appreciate that.
And then he
absolutely.
showed me some of the sketching,
Right.
and he explained what you said.
Well,
So
And
are
I
you
just-
supporting or not supporting what is gonna be next door to you?
I don't agree with it. That's me, from him talking to me today.
all I would suggest is that even though we're adding a floor under the back, as I made in my presentation, the rear wing of that house projects out beyond the back of your house now. So that will go away actually, and the part we're adding on top is further behind your house. It's not good, actually, I think your situation is going to improve, because instead of having a 20-foot high brick wall abutting your side yard, which you do now, that will be gone, and the addition will be on top of the building, and you won't even see it because it's on top of the part that's next to your house. And it's only about 4 or 5 feet higher than the top of your existing house. So,
Okay. We have a motion already made, and I'm sorry, did someone second it?
Not yet.
Okay, we need a second to support this project. We only have about 3 minutes, guys. Frank is seconding. All in favor?
No.
Okay, Antonio?
No, no.
You're not
I would
supporting?
wait for you to say no, but.
Oh, okay.
Say no.
All in favor? Okay, so there's 3 ayes, and I'm against also. So it's a tie. And so we all have to come back. That's it? There's no,
No support.
oh, okay. So we will not have an opinion on your development.
okay.
Okay, it is precisely 9 o'clock, and this will be the first time in God knows 2 years that we have actually gotten out of here on time. Miss Kathy, don't you go anywhere, because you know I'm coming over to see you.
I don't, you want to keep it, you can, yes, okay.
You can have mine back.
Sure.
Yeah.
And everyone else? Yes.
Everybody have a happy holiday. We will see you in the new year.
All right, Mark.
All right.
I emailed the staff. I know they may be shooting me when I come in the morning. I said, get ready. They're coming back. They're back.
I am definitely I am making an effort to keep our and to make sure that we don't overstaff, that we can't fit everybody in. We're gonna have to say, I'm sorry, you have to come in. So that's why when this extra came up, if we had the time, yes, I would have actually probably made it come to us. But,
Absolutely.
I'm making a supreme effort to do that. And the other people
I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is after 9 o'clock. Please enter the library.
We're out there.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna meet you.
Yes, thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for coming.